all my supernatural people. My name is Larissa and welcome to the video of the day. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I've been healing my skin, because if you don't know already, I came from a past of struggling with really bad acne all over my face. I mean, I dealt with it for years since I first started going through puberty all the way up until just a couple years ago, till I really started figuring out how to take back control and power over my own health, and just, learning about natural healing remedies and proper diet and nutrition. And yeah, it's really been a long journey, but I've finally been able to, improve my skin and my health overall, which is most important to me. But yeah, within improving my health, my skin has started clearing and glowing, and my scars are definitely healing. And I know it's a long process, it's still not perfect, and I'm never going to be perfect, and I am fully aware of that and completely accept that and love myself, just completely for who I am as a person on the inside. But I love that, really taking care of my health has been able to improve my external appearance as well, which is, it's great. It's a great thing to see improvements, like physical proof that what you're doing is really working. But anyway, I want to get started into explaining to you what I've been doing to help my skin heal. And definitely first and foremost was changing my diet, because my diet was the reason I was breaking out in the first place. And it's not diet alone that's going to cause breakouts. Of course, you have things like stress, not getting proper sleep, just not taking care of your health in general. And then I dealt with some hormone imbalance from being on birth control for many, many years, far too long. And I think that also really contributes. So it's not always just diet and nutrition that's going to cause breakouts, but it is one of the biggest things you can take your power back on your health by changing your diet, because diet is huge in just the health of your body. And it's the thing that when I finally changed, I saw the biggest improvement. So I eat a completely plant-based diet, 100% vegan, and I also eat a raw vegan diet. So I get all of my nutrition from raw fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, all whole foods, nothing processed, nothing, stripped of its nutrients. And the reason I eat a raw vegan diet is because it is so full of life force energy, nutrients. Fruit is like the powerhouse of foods when it comes to the nutrition that we need for the human body. It's our species specific diet, and it's just got everything your body needs. It's got hydration, fiber, minerals, vitamins, just so many nutrients that our bodies need. It's the easiest food to digest, so it travels through our digestive tract very easily, very quickly, with all that fiber. And it's not one of those foods that's gonna stay stuck in your colon for a really long time, just sitting there rotting and just causing a bunch of toxicity to build up, because fruit is designed for our bodies. It passes through our digestion so quickly, and that's what we want. We want these fast digesting foods. When I started eating a raw vegan diet, I really started seeing my skin improve quite drastically, quite quickly. I think I stopped putting the foods into my body that were really harming my body and causing a lot of mucus to form, because our body's natural response to foreign invaders, such as junk food that shouldn't be in our bodies, is to produce mucus in the body to protect our internal organs. So there's a lot of mucus forming foods, and that just means that they're foods that aren't ideal for the body and cause inflammation. So then the body produces mucus to kind of protect itself. And the inflammation and the mucus and just all of the things that build up in our body from eating the wrong foods can definitely be contributed to breaking out, because our body is just trying to get rid of all these things building up inside of us that aren't supposed to be there, and we're slowing down the elimination process by eating the wrong foods. So when we slow it down, the body's trying to find other ways to eliminate other than, through our kidneys and our bowels. And the skin is the next, sort of choice it has to make to eliminate buildup. And so when we're slowing down our elimination through our kidneys, which is through urine and through our bowels, the body is forced to eliminate through the skin, and that is where breakouts happen. You know, it's just toxins trying to come out somehow, and they come out through the skin. And so this is why it's really important to take care of your body's organs of elimination, your kidneys and your bowels. So your kidneys, the lymphatic system, is the system in your body that gets rid of all the waste and sewage from, you know, the waste that your cells give off, because once your cells metabolize and use up the energy that you feed them, they give off waste just like you do. And that waste gets put out into your lymphatic system. And you want the lymphatic system to always be moving, and you need foods that, you know, are going to help it flow, astringent foods, which are like fruits. And another thing too, the lymphatic system can really only flow through muscle contractions and things like massage, anything that gets, you know, like the layers under your skin moving. But movement, like exercise, is one of the best ways to move your lymphatic system. You don't want your lymphatic system to stay stagnant, because unlike your blood that is being pumped all throughout your body by your heart, like I said, your lymphatic system, it needs muscle contraction or something like that to help it move. And you don't want it to be stagnant, because then that's how waste will build up, because they're not flowing. You want them to be eliminated through your kidneys. So when you urinate, that's actually how you are eliminating waste. The waste from your cells that's being, you know, put into the lymphatic system, and then it's being eliminated through your kidneys and through your urine. And same with the colon, we don't want waste to build up, because like I said, waste that aren't, you know, being eliminated through the kidneys and through the colon are gonna build up, and they're gonna try and be eliminated through the skin. And that's just how the body works. It'll try and get rid of waste in any way that it can figure out how to do so. So acne is definitely a big sign that, you know, you're backed up, whether it's your lymphatic system or your colon. But either way, fruits and vegetables, raw foods, will really help clean out your system and get all of the organs of elimination working properly. And on top of that, fruits and vegetables are just beautifying foods. They are full of so many nutrients and vitamins that help your skin glow, they help your skin repair, they give your body everything it needs to be healthy. And I really think that's why I started seeing my skin start to clear up so drastically, just by switching to a whole food vegan diet. And then I transitioned even further into a raw food vegan diet. And with each step of transitioning, I saw more and more improvements in my skin. So some other things I've done on top of cleaning up my diet is switching to all natural skincare. And it's pretty crazy, but I actually put essential oils on my skin. And I used to be so afraid to put oils on my skin. I used to think, you know, everything needs to be oil-free, oils clog your pores. Like, I was very, you know, conditioned to think that way. But it turns out that oil cleansing is actually a form of cleansing the skin that has been around forever. And it's actually an ancient technique of cleansing the skin. And it's really important to use very high quality, very, you know, pure organic essential oils from, you know, good sources. And it's also important to know which ones are going to be right for your skin type. And, you know, some oils are going to clog the skin, others actually help cleanse it. And so yeah, I was a little afraid to start trying out putting oils on my skin to clean my skin, but it turns out it actually worked great. And I'll show you actually. This is the oil cleanser I've been using. Can you see? It's a brand called Living Libations, very, very high quality. They've been around for a long time. And this oil, it literally just has, let's see. It has jojoba oil, coconut oil, sea buckthorn, tamanu, frankincense, chamomile, yarrow, vetiver, grapefruit, palmarosa, and that's it. And those are all just essential oils, and they extract them in a way that keeps them alive and living, like, you know, cold extraction of some sort. So it's like technically like a raw vegan product. Like I said, I get it from this brand called Living Libations. And so to oil cleanse, you just take a few pumps of that, and I usually I'll like do it while I'm in the shower. So I'll let my pores open. I'll be in a nice warm steamy shower, just letting my pores get nice and open, take a few pumps of that, and just massage it into my skin and just give myself a little face massage, because it's really good for getting the blood and circulation flowing. And then once I massage my skin for a few minutes, then I'll just take a washcloth, get it nice and warm and damp in the shower, and then just sort of exfoliate with the washcloth as I'm like, you know, rubbing the oil into my skin even more. And I'll just do it kind of gently, but you know, I like the exfoliation, it feels really good. And I feel like it just helps work the oils into my pores even more. Cause yeah, the oils will help, it'll go into the pores and then help kind of clear out any buildup of anything within the pores. It's a really, it's an interesting way that it works, that oil on the skin actually cleanses, but you know, with those specific kinds of oils, it actually works really well. Like, I completely believe in it because my skin has never been more glowy and soft and clear. So I highly recommend it. And then when I get out of the shower, you know, I just pat my skin dry, and then I actually use that same oil as a moisturizer as well. So I'll just, you know, put a little bit more on my skin to moisturize so that my skin doesn't get dried out and it just stays nice and moisturized. And it doesn't feel too oily, it just kind of, it gives my skin a little bit of a shine, but I think it just looks like a nice little glow. And then I also, after I moisturize my skin with that, then I like to put just a little bit of tea tree oil, and this I feel like has helped really for reducing redness and kind of helping my my scars heal. And definitely if I have a little breakout too, I just put a little dab. So like I just, after I moisturize, I put a little dab of tea tree oil just anywhere there's redness or a breakout, and it helps things heal really fast. It's like antifungal, antibacterial, so it's very great for, you know, just keeping your skin clean. And yeah, I've just noticed it helps heal my skin also quite well, so I really like that one as well. And once again, with these oils, just get very high quality organic. You don't want to buy the ones that are made for like diffusers. Those are just like the aromatherapy grade essential oils. You want them to be like edible types of essential oils, you know, things that are okay for internal use as well as external, because you're putting them on your skin and your skin is going to absorb them. So that's going to go inside of your body, and also, you know, the lesser grade ones are going to probably be irritating to your skin. So just make sure and find good quality. I love Living Libations, so definitely I highly recommend. I even use their toothpaste and love that as well. So yeah, they're a great company. And then I also wanted to mention, I've also been dry brushing. So this is a dry brush, and so this I use before I take a shower. I just, in circular motions, I use this on my face and my body, and this helps to just get rid of dead skin cells that have built up. And I use it every single day. For people that have drier skin, I've heard that maybe you want to use it less than that, but for my skin, it works really well if I use it every single day, and it gets into the pores and just helps get rid of dead skin cells that have built up and gets them out of there. And it's also great for collagen production. So like just from the exfoliation, it gets the blood flow to your skin and it just stimulates collagen production. And I've noticed it's helped my skin become a lot smoother. And I just noticed a huge difference. I've, you know, tried not using it after I've used it to see if it was really making a difference, and it did, because my skin just wasn't as smooth and my pores were getting clogged faster. So I was like, okay, well, the dry brush is really working. I'm going to stick to using it every day, and I really love it. So yeah, I dry brush, and then I shower with my oil cleanser, and then I moisturize with my oil cleanser, and then I put a little tea tree oil on any redness, and that's pretty much my whole skincare routine right there. And yeah, I've tried so many different things. I've tried different products, different natural products that weren't just like oils, and it was hard to find ones that had like completely clean ingredients. Like I tried different brands that were like mostly clean, but there was a few questionable ingredients here and there, and they did all right for my skin, but nothing in comparison to just doing simple oil cleansing with these all 100% just essential oils, nothing else added, just essential oils. And that has been, you know, a huge game changer. But of course, diet comes first, because if I was doing this full skincare routine while still eating a very unhealthy diet, like it wouldn't matter. I would be clogging up my body and my skin would be breaking out constantly anyway. So it would really just be kind of like symptom suppression, like just instead of treating the cause, I'd be treating the symptoms. So I like to start with the root of the cause, which is diet and managing stress and trying to get my hormones back in balance. So yeah, all of that together, it really makes a huge difference. So with the managing stress, what I like to do, because it's another great way to ensure that my skin stays nice and healthy, is meditation. That is one of the biggest things that has changed my life in regards to like having a healthy mindset and being happier and more positive, and just being able to manage stress a lot better, because I'm living a normal life. Like I'm gonna get hit with stressful situations like on a regular basis, but how do I deal with them? How do I make sure that my body is protected from those stressful situations? And so meditation has taught me a lot of great techniques for keeping my mind clear and just realizing what is important to focus my energy on, because whatever I focus on, I will attract more of it into my life. So when I'm hit with a stressful situation, you know, I process it. It's important to process the negative emotions and the negative situation. So I like to move through those emotions in a positive way by, you know, processing them in whatever way I need to. Maybe that's crying. Maybe that's talking about it with somebody. Maybe that's just sitting silently with myself in my mind, thinking about all the things about the situation or whatever I'm feeling. And yeah, I don't suppress the negative emotions or the stress. I experience them deeply on a very deep level. And then from there, once that moment has passed and I feel like I have felt them deeply enough, I don't want to hold on to them. So I will just like close my eyes, take as many deep breaths as I need to, and try and focus my energy on either a solution or on a different subject, or, you know, try and put my energy to something more useful, like doing another task or doing something that will make me happy. Or I'll talk to a loved one about, you know, something that makes me feel better. And so having these tools has been very, very helpful for me. I meditate every single morning. I try and focus on gratitude, and I list out some positive affirmations for the day. And this just helps my mind stay in a positive state of mind. It raises my vibration so I can get through the day on a higher, more just like heightened level. And I think that plus the food that I'm eating, the high vibrational fruits and vegetables, it keeps me high on life. And I love feeling that way. And I know that my body is thankful for what I do for it, because like, you know, there's a huge chemical reaction that goes on. Our body produces, you know, these different hormones that make us feel either happy or stressed. And we all know that those stress hormones are related to breakouts. So I think that has been a huge help in improving my skin, especially because when my skin was at its worst, I was eating the worst, I had the worst mindset, the worst anxiety, I was depressed, and I wasn't taking care of myself. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to mention, I can't forget this, I almost forgot to mention, I stopped wearing makeup. So it was like 2 years ago, and it was when I started improving my diet and improving my self-love and relationship with myself, and no longer caring about what other people think about me. I mean, like, I'm here on the internet making these videos. It takes a huge mindset shift, you know, to get to a place where you aren't afraid of judgment anymore. And I mean, I'm only here because I want to help people, and it took a lot of courage for myself to, like, just not care about what people think about me. And I know I'm going to get criticism no matter what. That's just kind of how this situation works. But I love you all so much for your positive, comments and encouragement and support. So thank you so much for being positive people out there. But anyway, like, focusing on self-love and just being so confident in myself is what kind of got me to be able to stop wearing makeup. Like, it was a huge deal for me because I was so insecure with my skin. Like, even at the time when I stopped wearing makeup, like, it was scary. I was afraid of, what people were gonna think, and like, wow, she looks so different. She used to look so much better. Like, what happened? And it's like, I simply just stopped wearing makeup. But who knows if anybody was thinking that? And I had to like let that fear go and be like, you know what? The only thing that matters is how I feel about myself. And I love myself, and I think I'm beautiful. And even though I do look different without makeup on, like, everyone's gonna get used to that. Everyone's gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to deal with it and get used to it. And it's only gonna benefit my skin. So I might as well do it to look my best, feel my best, and it'll only build that stronger relationship and love within myself because I'm trusting myself, I'm being vulnerable, and really just embracing my full confidence in who I am and how I look, and just not caring. Who cares what other people think about you? Like, love yourself and you'll attract the right people into your life. Love yourself and people will see that. People will admire you and be like, wow, that person's really glowing and radiating love and pure vibrancy. And you know what? Even if people don't see that about myself right now, I see that about myself. And I think that's really all that matters. So I'm really like proud of myself for taking that step into not wearing makeup after wearing makeup every single day, like being afraid to step out of the house without a full face of makeup on for like years, like since I was like 13 years old till I was like 23. So a good 10 years of always having my face completely covered in makeup. And so yeah, of course, that only helped improve my skin. It allowed my skin to breathe. I was no longer putting tons and tons of chemicals on top of it. I wasn't clogging my pores every day. I wasn't having to overwash it because, when you wear makeup, you don't want to go to bed with makeup on, so you got to make sure and scrub that stuff off. And now, yeah, I shower once a day, and that's the one time a day that I wash my skin and do my skincare routine. I don't do it twice a day because, yeah, it's important not to overwash your skin. You want it to be clean, but you don't want it to be, stripped of its natural oils and too dry. So if you've been considering to not wear makeup anymore or, try and wear less to help your skin, I highly suggest just working on that self-love, building up that confidence, telling yourself you're beautiful every single day, and trying to remember how unimportant it is to care about what other people think about you, because you don't know what they're thinking and there's no way to really know. So why focus on that? Because it's just a waste of time. So be you, love you, and do what makes you happy and what will make you feel your best. So I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. I really hope the tips that I gave you today, can help you improve your skin as well. I wholeheartedly and strongly believe in these tips because they're the only things that I've seen a huge drastic improvement in my skin on. So try them out if you think that they might be helpful for you, and I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or comments. You can always find me on Instagram, and you can always leave me a comment here as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!